What's up, guys? Coach Adam here for Mi40 Gym in Tampa. I want to give you 3 tips that you can use to improve your squat. Tip number 1, when you get under the bar and you're under the bar, your head should remain neutral. So when I have the bar on my back, my head is neutral at all times. Don't look up, don't look down, neutral. So some people have a problem with this in the mirror and they want to try to look at themselves in the mirror, but you should be neutral and not looking up. So when I have the bar on my back, I'm not looking up. That's a broken neck position. That is not powerful. My neck, I am in tight, looking straight ahead. Neutral. That's neutral. Not up, not down. Neutral. That's tip number 1. Keep your head neutral. Second tip is always remember muscles are never completely relaxing. So what that means is when you're going down into the squat, you don't do it lazily. You are pulling yourself down, trying to contract the muscles as you go down in the squat. So if you think about it, what's contracting when you're going down when you're squatting? Your knees are bending, so I would probably say the hamstrings have something to do with that. So as I'm going down, I'm envisioning myself pulling myself down into the squat. Don't just fall into it. Pull yourself down. And as you're pulling yourself down, you want to begin to kind of torque your feet and your knees out, just so that it kind of loads the hips. So that's tip number 2. Pull yourself down into the squat and put the pressure on the floor with your feet and rotate out slightly. You can even, if you want and you feel comfortable, not everybody needs to squat with their feet straight ahead. Slightly out is fine. Slightly out and pull yourself down into that position. Foot head straight ahead, looking straight ahead, and pull myself down into that position and come out. That's tip number 2. Pull yourself down into the squat. Tip number 3, and this is just a general tip. No matter what, you break at your hips or you break at your knees first, you want to try to envision yourself squatting as straight up as possible. So you're going to look on YouTube and look at lots of information out there and people who are posterior chain squatters and everything, but their idea, you still do not want to be bent over as much as possible. And because of some people's biomechanics and limb length, they're going to end up a little bit further than some. But you're still trying to squat straight up and down as possible for yourself. So when I get underneath the bar, even if I have this low bar position that you see, and even if I break at my hips first, I'm trying to pull myself down into this straight torso position. Not everybody will be able to tube, some people will be over, but your intent and your conscious decision is trying to stay upright as possible with as upright torso as possible, and that's going to be different for everybody, but you're trying to be straight up and down as possible. Don't ever bail out on it and bend over. Straight up and down as much as you can. So tip number 1, we're looking straight ahead. Tip number 2, pull yourself down into that squat. Open the knees, twist, open the floor with your feet. And 3, try to be as upright as possible for your anthropometrics, how you are made, as much as possible. Hope these 3 tips help you out.